Okay, chat, so we got Nobody Likes Kick Streamers by PyroLIVE, and we got his thumbnail of XQC here. Oh boy, what's this gonna have in it? Let's see. I like this guy. I've seen PyroLIVE before. He's pretty cool. Anywho, yeah, let's check it out.
Hi! Nice to meet you! Nice to meet you, DVR!
DVR.
Yes!
Harassing innocent people.
One clout! Give me clout!
Sucking on his licking Wade's
Ooh.
hand.
I want to say one thing.
Who is that?
We got frozen.
Kick.com is the best streaming platform.
Provoking a dude into a fight.
Oh, get him away. Get him away.
I mean, there's people pushing people into moving trains.
TwitchCon.
When did that happen? Dude, that guy got pushed into a train. Is he okay? I didn't know how bad it was, chat. Is Kick really off the rails? No pun intended with the train. But dude, what the fuck?
24 happened last week, and despite the fact for the most part it was a great experience, you know, streamers got to go around
Was Kaide and Ludwig?
and obviously one of the best parts of TwitchCon as well is you're able to meet your favorite parasocial streamer. There was also lots of fun panels and shows. I didn't end up going to TwitchCon, mostly because of the fact that I don't know if I'm allowed to go to TwitchCon, especially after they soft banned me. Well,
Oh yeah, I forgot about Pyrocynical got in some drama. But you know what happened? You know what they say? How to get rid of drama? Stop talking about it. Do not talk about it. Just ignore it. It'll go away. Literally, the internet has the mind of an ant. They'll forget stuff in like 2 weeks. That's what happened with Dr. Disrespect and Mr. Beast and who was the other guy? I forget. But yeah, those two in particular, boom. They had huge drama. Now it's just like gone.
a year ago. Like, I must be the only case on Twitch where someone isn't banned. Like, I still can stream, but there is no way to make any sort of income from it. So that there was just no point. I moved over to YouTube. But one event I will be attending is PAX in Melbourne, Australia. I'll be there for 1 day only, the 11th of October. We're also selling some exclusive Darkwood posters over there as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool poster.
You got a shirt and you wanted to double up. All the links for that, by the way, will be down in the description. But
AugieG merch store coming soon. I'm making it. It's happening. Check it out. Also check out the memberships. Shameless plug.
I do want to talk about TwitchCon because I feel like any kind of major streaming event, unfortunately, you get the degenerates. And apparently during TwitchCon, a lot of the kick streamers had to ruin the fun for everybody, which really isn't surprising, by the way. I feel like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, there'll be like a secret 5th one just called Kick. Yeah, you've got famine, war, pestilence, and then XQC contract. Now, before TwitchCon even started, people already had the memes ready.
Come on, I like XQC.
Engagement bait, like for example, this tweet of Dr. Disrespect dancing with a child.
Oh, that did not age well at all, chat. Holy hell. That did not age well at all. Yikes.
It really does go to show that Twitter is the #1 place to show you how terribly things can age. So before we get into the bad stuff, I think it's good to talk about the wholesome Chungus moments. So there was one funny highlight when Tyler had a meet and greet, and Ludwig actually snuck into the meet and greet pretending to be like a fan, obviously wearing like a hygiene mask. So
what? Dude, Tyler, look at his face. What happened?
Into the meet
Dude, is this man okay? What is that face? He's like, what the hell happened to him?
Pretending to be like a fan, obviously wearing like a hygiene mask, so his face was covered. And then he did the reveal right in front of Tyler.
Tyler won meet and greet at the AT&T booth. Get off me, you are dog at everything you do.
There was also a train that was blocking the convention center.
Is that real or fake?
Half an hour, so no one could actually move. Everyone was basically completely stun locked. There was also a huge variety of shows and panels that, to be fair, had like pretty big production value. Or if you didn't care about that, maybe you could go to TwitchCon to enlist in the Navy. They had a stand. There's a picture here with Isabel in Smash in the corner. I always find it really funny that there's so many army recruitment places in like pretty much every single expo around the world. When I used to do Insomnia in Birmingham before that closed down, TwitchCon, like, you would always have stands about, like, the Royal Marines or the Army. They always try to specifically target gamers because they think, like, well, okay, you're not really amounting to much, are you? You're kind of wasting your life, right? Why don't you join the army and do something? But you know what? I'm going to tell you now very bravely, do not do it. Become a gamer. Become an esports player. Become a YouTube commentary channel.
Become a YouTuber.
You get to waste other people's time and get paid for it. However, unfortunately, as much as I wish I could make this video a whole song and dance about how amazing TwitchCon was, there was some more drama. There's always drama. So recently, the streamer Erub came out and announced that him and his longtime partner Brit would be separating after 5 years of being together.
Man, I don't really like talking about my personal life too much on stream, but yeah, it happened. Going through that, it's been tough.
However, though, there was another streamer called Darius IRL, and he basically alleged that the reason why Erub and Brit split off from each other is because Erub was cheating on her. Apparently, the minute the situation with Darius, he streams on Kick, although currently he's trying to get his account unbanned from Twitch. Apparently, the reason for him being banned was some joke he made about men being electrocuted, and that resulted in a ban. So here in this clip, bizarrely, Darius is basically claiming that it was his roommate that caused the divorce between Erub and Brit.
My roommate caused the divorce between him and his wife.
Supposedly, with no proof, by the way. Erub was caught kissing this girl, and Brit was nearby, and it, you know, spawned into this whole fight.
Apparently, they were kissing at a recent event. But his wife was there. It was a whole thing. They had a whole fight. But Erub, honestly, he's a cheater.
Which then led to the divorce. But again, when he makes this claim on stream, there is no proof whatsoever. There's no footage. There's not even any message screenshots.
Yeah, he's just making statements. What the fuck? You can't just make statements without evidence, bro. Especially on a stream. You can't blindside. Just got blindsided, dude. Is this true? I don't even know. Let me know.
There is nothing at all. So later that night, Darius runs into Erub while they're basically out in the town and ends up confronting Erub and immediately calls him out for being a loser. So the two are bickering, you know, just having like a back and forth. And Erub actually claims that the girl kissed him even though he didn't really touch her.
That girl literally kissed me, I didn't touch her.
And then it escalates because Darius claims that Erub is someone that, like, even though he's married and has a child, apparently goes to strip clubs.
Because you couldn't keep your girl. You can't stop around and go to strip clubs. Dude, you literally got divorced.
Erub gets upset, calls him a loser, and then eventually takes a swing at him.
You're gonna lose. Don't do it. Your life's over. Oh, stop.
Dude.
Fighting until other people get involved.
Dude, you can't hit other people, man.
The two, and then they both just go their separate ways.
As soon as anything results in physical violence, whoever started the physical violence is immediately in the wrong. That's called assault. It's illegal. And why, dude, why is it like, this is so stupid. Why is it like these people that cause so much trouble make all the money while people like me, your boy, who's just a calm gamer, streamer, ain't be famous like these dudes? They got millions of subscribers and followers. What the fuck? What is that? What is that injustice? Come on, subscribe.
I'm headed back to my hotel now. Please.
Now, Darius
always the bad people always get all the fame
going to press charges
and money
towards Erub and took accountability for leaking things while he was drunk. But a short time later, he actually ended up deleting that tweet. So there is also the possibility he might still be pressing charges. So that was situation number one that happened around TwitchCon. I really wish that was the only happening that happened. So there's another streamer called DBR666.
I don't know any of these people.
I'm not sure what happened during lockdown, but there are so many streamers like this guy. They're basically IRL trolls that just try to clip farm as much as possible. They're basically all just doing the equivalent of Neon, like just act.
Nobody's bad as Neon, Ice Poseidon, and Jack Doherty. And what's his name? Johnny Somali. And there's this new kid, this German guy who's been playing loudspeaker music on the trains in Japan. It's really freaking annoying. I'm gonna make a video on him pretty soon here. It's fucking stupid.
Acting like an absolute douchebag in public with, you know, varying degrees of success. The most recent happenings he's had was trying to get cartoon mascots to let him twerk on them.
Bitch wants a piece.
Oh my goodness. This is Kick. This is Kick. Why do these people exist? And why do they get all the money and fame?
As well as getting shot by paintballs from FouseyTube.
He's scared of getting shot. What a baby.
What's his name?
DVR.
That's Come on, Nick. That's DVR. He's the one who said G0.
Oh, FouseyTube, man.
Got his ass.
Now, I do want to clarify
He's also
that
stupid.
it's not what he did in this situation, but it's his clip that got attention. So you might remember at the beginning of the video, I talked about that train that pulled up outside TwitchCon, which basically had everyone stun locked for the best part of half an hour. But even worse than that, this train might have actually nearly killed someone. DBR was recording an interaction between a fan and another Kick streamer called Shuvy. So as DBR is chatting with this
What is
Shuvy
this
fan,
kick,
a
man?
random guy pushes Shuvy headfirst into the oncoming train.
Yeah. Oh, chill, bro. Chill out, bro. That's dangerous.
So yeah, I don't really
Jesus,
think I need...
dude. Oh my. First of all, why the fuck was there a train in the middle of the... Just stun locked everybody. That was crazy. What goes through your head that you're like, I'm gonna push this guy into this train. Oh, yeah, nothing's bad gonna happen to this guy. I'm gonna be fine. Boop. He gets his head smacked in the train. How fucking stupid do you have to be to think that is a good idea in any world, in any universe? What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
To get into the dynamic of why pushing someone onto a moving train is a bad idea. He could have easily slipped and fell down, and then he would have had to reset character. I think that is one of the most toxic things about the entire streaming culture at the minute. It is like, you need to get a clip. You will do anything to get a clip. And I'm not saying that Shuvy set that up or anything. He obviously had no idea that he was going to get pushed into a train. The guy is literally shook afterwards. But the fact that the guy doesn't even realize what he did is like really, really bad. Even all the streamers are like, okay, that's too much of a clip, bro. That's too much of a clip. And instead of like, you know, apologizing and be like, I went too far, bro, sorry, he just ends up flipping off the camera instead. Now, Shuvy did end up tweeting later saying that he wasn't harmed and basically he made it, like he's okay. I mean, I can imagine some people...
What did it say here?
He did end up tweeting later saying that...
Shuvy, that's how I know I made it. Got random motherfuckers that I never seen in my life pushing me into a moving train. Goofy ass motherfucker, now they got your ass on attempted murder and I'm out here chilling. I learned not to get banned over you dumb fucks. I'ma be laughing while you locked up. Was it really worth it? Bro, crashing out over me. That shit funny, you packed yourself up for what? Dude. Okay, first of all, okay, glad he's okay, but... Whoa, dude, let's get that grammar on check, bro. This is barely readable.
That he wasn't harmed and basically he made it, like he's okay. I mean, I can imagine some people watching that clip being like, oh, he just bumped against a train, who cares? But again, like, it's a moving vehicle. There could have been a final destination multitude of ways of how that could have ended terribly. And then he tweets about finding the guy was basically a fan. Nice fan interaction there. Apparently joined his Discord server and then even asked Shuvy if he wanted to drive in his car on stream. So anyway, back to DBR, who actually clipped that entire situation. What did he do outside of that? Well, he basically took it upon himself to go on a worldwide harassment spree. First up, he went to the infamous Fresh and Fit podcast. If you haven't seen that, I did a video covering those guys a couple months ago. I think I called it Sigma Podcast to Cringe.
Oh no, not these guys, dude. Wait, oh my god. Is that the same dudes as the podcast?
I think I called it Sigma Pod.
Oh, I saw this video, dude. These guys have a podcast. This is literally just about giving bullshit alpha male advice, Sigma male advice or whatever. That doesn't even matter. And they charge thousands of dollars, dude, for like their course. It's insane. I think that's what these guys are. I think it's the same dudes.
Podcasts to cringe or something like that. The entire point of those podcasts
it's cringy
is basically
too.
Women le bad. And believe me, I'm on the same opinion. Women are le bad.
What? What? What is bro yapping about? Yeah, true. What?
But oh my god, bro, eventually you have to shut up and realize that you need to do a little bit of self-improvement. You cannot just blame women for everything all day, every day. So he runs up to the hosts.
Exactly.
Of Fresh
Only
and Fit,
98% of the
he
problems.
tries to hug them and then kissing them on the neck, which Fresh ends up backing away because obviously that is not Sigma behavior.
I'm okay. Oh my god.
That was a joke, chat. That was a joke, by the way. Come on. Let's get real here. I'm joking.
Okay, that was actually hilarious. It's kind of funny because he's doing it to like the crowd that would be like thinking he's funny as well. kind of based. Now, regardless of my opinion of the Fresh and Fit podcast, even though I did find it to be a little bit funny, it's obviously a little bit uncalled for, running up to people like randomly kissing them. And then DBR runs into NMP LOL and Wake Wilder, two very popular streamers, while in the artist alley at the convention. So here he ends up rubbing his head against Nick, and then acts like he's like rubbing against his nipple.
Oh,
like,
dude, that
honestly,
is
what I'm gonna
gross.
do is play the clips side by side, because this isn't even his bit. You know that viral clip of like some random child fan going up to Markiplier and rubbing his head against him, and Markiplier feels really uncomfortable? What he is doing is exactly what that kid is doing. So then Nick was like put in a very awkward situation because he's not really a chronic clip farmer himself, and then he politely asks the guy to stop doing that, because the thing is, when you're a big streamer with an actual reputation and then you have a clip farmer come up to you, you're put in a really awkward situation, because it's like, do you want to play along? You kind of can, but then in turn you're actually having this guy actively leech off you, growing his popularity, and also you could be just mentally sane and not want to fuck with that at all. And then DBR says hello to Wake and they shake hands, and then DBR starts to kiss his hand. It's really just
that is gross.
Awkward interactions, and it did end up with DBR being banned from the event. And
Oh,
then he
thank
goes on
God.
this weird rant saying that like all the big Twitch streamers are holding like Diddy parties, despite the fact that he got thrown out, which even gets a laugh from the cops.
I swear to God, last night they were having a Diddy party, no cameras, nobody's allowed, just the partners. How the fuck's that? Because they're doing fucking...
By the looks of it, this DBR guy doesn't have the best rep on the platform, and honestly, I think instead of harassing people at TwitchCon, he should get into stand-up, because like him making the cops laugh is probably
That was actually
more
pretty funny.
entertaining than anything else he did at TwitchCon. It kills me, bro. Like, they're on shift and they have to like look away from him because they're laughing so much. He then goes on to meet the big OG XQC. Of course he had to. If anyone could make you famous from getting a clip with them, it would be XQC. So XQC is out there like just head to toe dripped in Gucci as usual. I make that joke at his expense, but I'm the one that wears the PS.
Look at that, dude. He's got the Gucci. He's got the Gucci set up there. Everything is Gucci. Oh god.
Head to toe dripped.
First of all, I don't even think Gucci's that good, man. You could do better, X. Come on.
In Gucci as usual. I make that joke at his expense, but I'm the one that wears a PS5 shirt most days. I think the PS5 shirt has become so synonymous with my character that there's even loads of viral memes about it. I fucking hate you and hope you die.
I like playing games that are good.
I actually don't know who made that. It's got to be like a turbo renter. It's probably Dolan or something. Dolan sent it to me one day in a group chat, and he just will not tell me where he found it. So I think that he actually was bitter enough to make it. No, he made that. He 100% made that. It's too snide. He 100% made that. Look, I fucking hate this, bro. Look at this. I posted it on the Discord server right now, and they're just reacting with the pregnancy emoji. Like, look how much they're spamming the trans flag as well. Like, guaranteed, half of them are trans, and half of them are doing it ironically. So he goes up to XQC, basically saying he wants to suck his dick and needs the clout from him, which honestly, chronic clip farmers, they would actually suck off XQC for a droplet of clout. And then after XQC awkwardly walks off, ignores him, he eventually gives up chase, and then goes on this weird ramble about how he's just clip farming and that he's Kai Cenat.
I'm Kai Cenat. Clip farm.
Keep in mind, the entire time that he was walking around filming, he was wearing a woman's dress as well. He then goes up to a Wolverine cosplay and continues his, you know.
This guy's literally assaulting this man. How do these people exist, chat? DBR666. Do not follow that guy. I can't wrap my head around how these kick streamers exist. It's actually crazy to me that these people can not get banned and then make a bunch of money, thousands of dollars, and have a bunch of big following.
You know, sucking off Saga. And then he runs into the most chronic clip farmer of them all, FouseyTube. And FouseyTube actually has security that pushes him away. I like how FouseyTube's logic is like, I'm a clip farmer, but you're too much of a clip farmer. I'm above the rest.
What's up, Fousey? How you doing? When we're gonna turn the bots off, Fousey? When does the bots turn off? When do the bots turn off? Turn the bots off. You want to turn the bots off?
I saw this bizarre rant that FouseyTube had
Yeah,
the other
people
day on
view
stream,
botting.
and it was like
People be
saying
view
how,
botting.
who are the best streamers in the world. He put himself as like #1, and then he put Ice Poseidon as #2, because most of the IRL streamers wouldn't be a thing without Ice Poseidon building the foundations. Those horrible
Ice Poseidon is terrible.
And then he put like Neon at like 100, which was actually kind of funny.
Oh my god, dude.
IRL streamers, bitch.
Fucking hate Neon. He's annoying as fuck.
Huh? Top three IRL streamers. That's so hard. You got Fousey at 1.
He can be so unlikable, and he's definitely god tier grifter, but yeah. The thing is with Fuzi, he can actually be funny sometimes.
See, I can't disrespect Ice because he created the IRL streaming. So we just gonna throw Ice at 2. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. And 3, not Neon. He's like 100. If there's 100 people on the list, Neon's 100. All right, who's number 3?
I like how even he realizes, yeah, Neon, nah, that guy sucks. Like, how could you be that good at clip farming that you make all the other clip farmers hate you? Like, that is insane. DBR was also caught harassing Knut. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Knut is probably one of the most intimidating streamers you could imagine. He could face plant you into the wall.
Jeez, that guy's huge.
Previous allegations.
Why is Miskiff covering up for sexual allegations? Do you believe covering up for sexual allegations is okay? You think it's really nice? You think it's good? Wow, you are a sick man. And Twitch support you?
And even went up to Extra Emily to ask her about the situation.
And what do you think about Miskiff covering up sexual allegations?
Oh, jeez. Extra Emily's just way too nice. Well, I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for her. Dude, this guy. I would probably do the same thing. I'm kind of like this. I'm just too nice, and I'm not very confrontational, but I'm an introvert.
I'm gonna, thank you, DVR. It's really nice to meet you. Yes, have a great night.
No, basically, you don't say thank you. You say fuck you. Back the fuck off, DBR. Whatever the fuck your name is. Get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of my stream.
He went up to the CEO, Dan.
That's what you need to say. Dan, my boy Dan.
For free.
To pay your employees. So I'd like you to address the situation about making your employees work for free. Do you not believe that's slave labor?
So yeah, basically just going around having like any kind of interaction, whether positive or negative, hopefully to stir up some kind of clipping to get famous. Apparently as well, a couple of weeks prior, DBR actually interrupted a Halo major live event, you know, for the 5 people that still play Halo. That was on Twitch.
Hey.
He went around screaming, fuck Twitch.
Hey, that's a shout out. I don't like that. I like Halo, man. Come on. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing my Halo like that.
He was dressed as Frozone from The Incredibles.
Please, please, one. Can I take you? I'm a streamer, so I understand the TOS.
We got
Kick.com is the best streaming platform. Twitch, pay your employees. Slay.
You're done.
I find it crazy how there's no.
Why would they even let him do? Why would they even let him give him a platform? This is utter liberty. Look at this guy. Who in their right mind would see this and think, oh, let's give this guy the mic in front of a live audience? That's a fucking horrible idea.
People hosting has to actually get out of their seat to eject him. Now, DBR has been temporarily banned from Kick for his actions. He then later tweeted out that his actions do not represent Kick, and if he did this on any other platform, he would have just been labeled as a regular streamer versus a Kick streamer. He also goes on to say that there's a lot of wholesome streamers on Kick, but everyone just waits for the bad person to do something so they can all blame Kick. I mean, I'll be honest, like, I don't even mean this as a snide. I don't know.
Yeah, true. I mean, like, okay, because I don't think Kick necessarily is bad in itself. I think the people that are on Kick are bad. Okay. And Kick, okay, well, Kick obviously lets a lot of things slide, and they have a bigger range of tolerance than Twitch and YouTube. But it's not about, like, I could stream on Kick, and I mean, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad streamer. Like, it'd be fine. There's a lot of people that aren't bad on Kick. I mean, it's not, they're not all bad. It's just the only one. The minority that is the terrible people get the most attention on Kick, and it gives Kick a bad rep. And I feel bad for the Kick platform, to be honest, and other Kick streamers that just want to make a living.
A single good Kick streamer, like a wholesome one. I cannot name one. I can't, because people that are like chronic clip farmers.
XQC is good. I like him.
Have unfortunately gave Kick such a negative reputation. Are there good people on Kick? Probably, but I couldn't name a single one. You know when that kid Matan Evans said to that girl on the podcast, name 10 books? Yeah. I think a harder question would be name 10 good Kick streamers. Now,
I can't name 10
that I talked about at the beginning of the video from Erob and Darius having that confrontation about Erob allegedly cheating. This has got a lot of attention online, including from other streamers talking about it. For example, a very popular streamer, Tectone, actually went on stream to rant about
terrible
the clips
picture.
And how ridiculous it was to basically
bald Asmongold, huh?
Harass innocent people.
Harassing innocent people for no fucking reason. It's a joke. The fact that Extra Emily had to run away from a Kick streamer because she felt unsafe is insane. It's insane.
Yeah, I feel bad because she's really nice. Like, Extra Emily's pretty nice from what I've seen in the streams that she does and videos. And it's just really sad that some fucking idiot she has to encounter a fucking idiot like that guy. I keep forgetting his name. It's so forgettable. But I feel bad for her, really.
And the only thought that I've had in my head is, damn, I wish I was there when it happened. I mean, there's people pushing people into moving trains.
Ludwig tweeted
that was
about it
bad
as well, basically saying that people on Kick are the worst part of Kick, that just because they're chronic clip farmers, they don't realize that they're not making the actual content to succeed. And then Knut replied saying that apparently one of them asked his 12-year-old daughter to go to the clubs with her, and now they've been banned, thankfully. Even Rob Breslow, known as Slasher on Twitter, shared a tweet about how terrible the Kick platform is. Going to TwitchCon to stream on another platform while explicitly being as annoying, obnoxious, and insufferable as possible does not instill confidence on why people should stream there instead of Twitch. If you don't know who Slasher is, he was one of the first people to like publicly allude about the Dr. Disrespect stuff like years before it came out, to which afterwards then Ed Cravens responds doubling down, saying that Kick has banned anyone that violated their IRL policies. And then of course your boy, the OG, the GOAT, XQC,
is that a dollar?
The man I cannot stop cosplaying as, went on stream to talk about his side, because with him it's a little bit complicated.
I love XQC.
Right? He does stream on Twitch, he's a Twitch streamer, but he's also got that big fat contract with Kick as well.
Jesus Christ. Dude, you guys don't understand how rich XQC is. It's insane. Like, you can't comprehend. I can't comprehend. Nobody can comprehend how rich this man is. The $100 million contract from Kick is nothing. He has a boatload of cash, dude. 100K. He was like gambling. He's like gambling at casinos with 100K. It's like nothing to him. It's like $10 to him. It's insane how much money this man has.
Dude, a ban isn't gonna fix that gap in mental or restraint, dude. Like, you need added repercussions. Dude, you get the fucking police involved, okay? That's not the other guy, like, pushing it, like, on the train.
I can't understand a fucking word he's saying.
What the fuck is that about? Brother, he almost had to swing hands at this fucking scum lord. I almost fucking crashed the fuck out. Dude, I rarely see Red, okay? Listen, slow down.
The funny thing is, looking at XQC's chat, I think they actually hate him more than my fan base hate me. Like, he's talking about how he's seeing red and about to crash out. That never would have happened, by the way. But yeah, you can see chat saying, you know how to fight? Gotta crash out. W crash out unk. And then obviously everyone just spamming the show speed gif. It's so good, man. It's so good. So yeah,
nice.
Brave statement, copyright trademarked incoming for the video, but harassing people in public for clips isn't cool. I mean, the thing is, some of these people that are like chronic clip farmers, they are talented. Like when I was saying about DBR earlier, like doing stand-up, like genuinely, the guy is jokes. Like some of the stuff he says is pretty funny. It's not funny when he goes up, harasses someone, but you know, like making those cops laugh, I actually thought, oh my God, this guy could actually like do a bit without like, you know, it being at someone else's expense. I think what clip farmers need to realize is like, all they do is get like the top post on live stream fail, like LSF, and then maybe put on some other subreddit or something. And all that happens is you get your 15 seconds of fame, but then you get absolutely vilified. How can I put this in a video
pretty
game
much
to the Pyro audience? This is like Fallout New Vegas, right? The game that all the trans people like. This is like going into Good Springs and gunning.
Dude, this guy, Pyro, you piss me off, man. You going for my boys, Halo and Fallout New Vegas. What are you doing?
Everyone down. Wait, no, that's a bad example because then you can go to the powder gangers. Well, what's a good example here? All right, I got one. This is like finding an empty scroll in Fear and Hunger when you're streaming, and then you type
never played that game
in every single verse. You've wasted the best item in the game for a funny moment. Is it worth it? Maybe for the clip, but then you fucked yourself for the rest of the playthrough. Yeah, there we go. A reference that like 7 people watching the video will get.
Okay. That was a good video. Yeah, the moral of the story, Kick streamers suck. Or no, so let me rephrase that. 10% of Kick streamers suck, and those 10% get 100% of all the attention and give Kick a bad reputation. That really sucks. Anyway, good video from PyroLIVE. Wow, I keep messing that up. Good video from PyroLIVE. Go make sure to subscribe to him and like the video. Here it is. Nobody likes Kick streamers. That was a really good video. I think his main channel is PyroCynical, But PyroLIVE is a good one too. Yeah, go check them out on all that stuff. I'll put the links in the description below. Obviously, got to give credit where credit is due. And thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/AugieAugerton. And we have memberships too if you go look at the join button on the channel page. But it's always just free to subscribe. Anyway, thanks. Bye.